3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Robbie here with Pensacon. I am joined along with
Maximiliano Hernández, a.k.a. Jasper Sitwell, a.k.a. Bob Lamson, a.k.a. Doc Rios from The Last Ship.
a lot of AKAs we got there. So, Pensacon, how are you enjoying Pensacon so far?
It's great. You know what? I've been to Florida a bunch of times. I've never been to Pensacola. I have family who live here, friends who live here, and you know, it's a beautiful town. It's a beautiful city. I love walking around and seeing all the old buildings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
A lot of history around here and great restaurants.
Yeah.
History
really
and
good.
restaurants.
Yep, a lot of food. A lot of grits, ayaya. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You've been in countless great shows. You got movies too, Thor, you got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Walking Dead. What's one of your favorites that you've worked on so far?
I would have to say it's Sicario.
Sicario.
Yeah, which is out now on DVD. I did it with Emily Blunt and Benicio del Toro.
Okay.
Is nominated for 3 Academy Awards.
Very nice.
And it's probably the the most fulfilling experience to be on a film set doing a movie like that. It's also the first film where I completely speak in Spanish.
Okay.
And I've been looking for something like that for a while, and it was nice to find it in that script.
Hey,
you know, it's very
I mean,
powerful. Yeah.
That works.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
so what's a memory, a fond memory that you hold on to from all of this that you've been in?
You know what? It's to me the Marvel stuff was great because I was a comic book guy and I grew up reading comic books and I still have a subscription to Marvel now as an adult. So to me that was like a childhood dream come true. Walking Dead was great to do The Walking Dead because I was a huge fan of the show.
Yeah.
And you know, being able to be on the show, I am a huge fan of the show, and being able to be on the show and being a part of that world, even for a little brief time, was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, doing a movie like Sicario or doing a movie like Warrior, where you get to, like, commit an amount of time and a character fully.
Yeah.
You know, and you get to work on it and stuff like that. To me, that's so I've pulled dreams out of each one.
Each one, yeah.
Time. Yeah.
Like I'm a huge Marvel fan, so I would have loved to have been, breaking into the Marvel industry.
Yeah, for us, it's we're just as geeked up about these things as you guys
Oh,
are.
yeah.
And the thing is, too, for us, like these characters kind of live forever.
Yeah.
You know, you live forever in film in a way. It's a bit of like grasping eternity. You know, and for us, we want to have moments like that where we can portray something that affects someone deeply, and that they will always talk about. They'll tell their kids about, or kids will watch it. Their children will watch it and be like, "Oh my God, that was so cool!" You know, when they see it.
Kind of leaving your footprint.
Yeah,
or
you leave your little dent in the world. You know? Yeah, absolutely.
So, what got you into acting? What gave you the itch to get into it?
Getting out of detention was basically pretty much like. I would be late. You'd have to go to detention, and then I had an English teacher who was like, you do a lot of talking, and you get to detention, and why don't you do theater? And then I did theater, and then I realized there were like 12 girls, and there were 2 guys. And I was like, this is a racket that I could get in on, And then so my friends would be like, you're doing theater. Why do you want to do that? And I'm like, just come see a show. And then, like, it's like 2 guys and, like, the rest of the cast are girls to the point where there are girls playing guys in the show.
The girl-to-guy ratio was in your favor.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then but was the other guy that was there before me, when I got there, he was mad. He looked over like, geez, someone found out my secret.
He's like, bro, come on.
Yeah, he's like,
come
bro,
on,
come on, man. You're blocking me, bro. So it was, but it was fun. And then it was just sort of like I felt like I had an affinity for it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I I enjoyed the process, and I had really great teachers.
That always helps.
It always helps, and my teacher, who's also my English teacher, he ran the theater department, and he was like, this might be something you want to be interested in doing.
Yeah.
And then when I went on to college, I auditioned for a BFA program and got into the program, and it was a conservatory, and then did theater, a lot of theater in New York, and then TV and movies.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So if someone's trying to break into the industry, what tips can you give them?
I would say do theater. Do as much theater as you can. Small local theater, regional theater, improv, any kind of theater, anything where you flex those muscles. Because basically what you do when you do that is you learn a lot of tools that you put in your toolkit. And then you're going to get different types of roles and different types of parts, and then you can always reach in your toolkit.
Kind of like portfolio type
Absolutely.
thing.
You pull out what you need, and you'll have that skill.
Yeah.
And that only really comes from from
Experience,
training.
yeah.
From training, really, like take improv classes.
Yeah.
Go, join a small theater, work at it.
Yeah.
Try to take theater classes, to how to be on stage, how to break down a script, how to do scene study, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we're at a comic book convention. Favorite superhero?
It's Incredible Hulk. It has been since I was 12 years old. Incredible Hulk is mine. To me, it's also the whole idea of the duality of man.
Yeah.
It's like the peace and the rage
Yep.
that live together in one person. It's humanity.
So what do you think of the actor that's portraying the Hulk right now?
Well, there was Eric Bana.
Yep.
There was Edward Norton, who I've worked with before, and Mark Ruffalo. I like Ruffalo. I like Ruffalo because he reminds me the most of Bill Bixby, who's the original.
Yeah.
Banner, and I think he just there's just something about the humanity behind his eyes.
Yeah, you definitely see that. And he, he has a little bit of comedy that he kind of he puts in with the Hulk.
Absolutely, he's great. I think he's had a really great handle.
Yeah,
really great handle on it.
My favorite is Thor, and that's what I've
Thor
seen.
Is your favorite?
Yeah.
Well, you look at Chris Hemsworth, and you can say there's nobody else but Thor but him.
Yeah, when they cast him, I was like, okay, I can dig it.
Then you see him in person, he's gigantic.
Oh yeah.
Then you're like, okay, yeah, they made the right move. Yeah.
So, anything coming up you'd like to promote or?
Well, yeah, I'm currently shooting the 3rd season of The Last Ship, which premieres in June. It's an amazing season. It's a crazy season, a crazy show. It basically blows away the first 2 seasons. It is a lot of new actors on the show that are coming in and pulling the stories in different directions. So we're about halfway through shooting that. That's going to premiere in June. And then Hand of God, a show that I have on Amazon Prime with Ron Perlman and Dana Delaney. That comes back for a 2nd season later on, probably about in September. We start shooting that in March.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any Marvel stuff that you're going to be appearing in that you can talk? I know they keep stuff under lock and key.
I can't,
It's understandable.
You understand.
You
sign a blood oath.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you don't want to die, you don't give up the blood oath. So
if you told me, you'd have to kill me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, man, I sure do appreciate you letting me stop by. It's been awesome. Guys, stay tuned for some more awesome Pensacon news.